February 12th, technically 13, but I didn't post yesterday, so we'll just call this 12. Getting a little ambitious today. I just parked my car, which you can see, at this trailhead, which no one ever does, in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna try to run the Dunstan Trail for about Dunstan Trail. I think it'll be about 15, 16 miles, and there's like, I don't think any water. There might be a toilet on the way, but there's no drinking water. So I'm bringing my phone, a little water bottle, some energy gummies. I got about 100 New Zealand dollars in my phone. Try to run to the town of Clyde, hitch-hike to Cromwell. And then from Cromwell to where I'm at right now is 6 miles. So I don't know if they said that 2 weeks ago, the first cab driver started in Cromwell. So if that person exists, maybe I'll try to catch a cab from Cromwell. But we'll see what happens. Hiding the car key behind the sign over there, and it just has everything I own in my life in that car, but it's New Zealand, so I feel pretty good about it. Hopefully I can hammer out this run. It's been a while. All right, 4.5 miles in, and they have this little like pontoon boat selling coffee, and they're selling burgers and stuff too, and a water. So 4.5 miles. I haven't drinking any of my water yet, so I got another water from here and a coffee, of course. And yeah, this is the vert section. So I'm about to get, I think, about 1,000 feet of vert over the next few miles. And then it's 30 kilometers, not 25. So my back of the napkin math was wrong. 5 kilometers, 3 miles. I mean, it's the difference between, I thought I was gonna be doing like 15. I'm gonna be doing like 18, 19. So yeah, that's different. And then of course my Strava is still set to mountain bike because I'm an idiot. So that's annoying, but maybe I can switch it back before I post. But yeah, haven't seen too many people. Definitely a couple mountain bikers. Here's a group. This is gonna be a battle. All right, 7 miles into this thing. It's the Hugo Bridge. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. The other side of the river, it's a highway. So, I mean, it's a lovely trail. Definitely doesn't feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere, but 7 out of 19, so more than a third, not quite half. I've done some uphill. One of the stretches, there's definitely more to go. I feel good. Water bottle's still full. So yeah, I'm gonna press on and hopefully keep feeling good. All right, 12 miles into this. Still have 1 packet of energy gummies. I've gone through 2. Still have about 3/4 of my water bottle. And I think I've done pretty much all the vert, if I'm reading all trails right. So I think I got about 5 to 6 miles. It said rowing club in like 4.5, 5 miles, 8 kilometers, 8.2, a little ways back. I don't know if I can get out at the rowing club and start hitching back, or if I need to go all the way into Clyde or what, but I guess I'll figure it out. Definitely, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I think I feel pretty good. Getting a little tired. Pumped I still have a bunch of water and energy gummies if I need them. And yeah, it's been a good trail run. Feels good to run instead of just hike. Gonna try to power through here the rest of the way. Hopefully it's not too hard to get a ride back. I'll start thinking about that here in a little bit. Maybe some lunch in Clyde. Clyde population, I think 1,200 it said. But they got a couple restaurants and it's a Saturday. Not too many people on this trail. I mean, it gets a lot of love. It's on, all trails, all these e-bike rental shops get 5 stars. Everyone says it's so much fun. It would be fun on an e-bike. I mean, that is the play. And if it'd be a good first e-bike experience for me, pop my e-bike cherry, but not this time. I haven't really seen that many people. I'm really surprised. It does feel good though to see an e-bike, knowing that I'm running. And internally they have to be feeling so soft about that. And because I'm a jerk, that makes me feel good. All right, I'm gonna press on. All right, I'm 15 into this thing. I'm not gonna say I hit a wall, but I'll say I didn't not hit a wall. Whew. Just dropped below 10-minute mile pace. Saying like 5.97 miles an hour. I mean, I see a bridge up there. I know Clyde's on the other side. The bridge looks further than 3 miles away. Kind of hard to gauge. If there's like a 1% grade up, I'm currently walking flat or a little down. I'll jog probably down to about a quarter or a third of the water and the last couple energy gummies, which is probably good because it's 1 in the afternoon. Can't get too caffeinated. I think I'm supposed to return the rental car by like 4:30 today. Probably give those guys a jingle when I get to Clyde. Try to figure out a ride back to the car because I'm from Cromwell, depending on traffic. It's an hour to Queenstown. I guess 50 minutes to the airport, which is where the car rental place is. Got a late start today. Right outside of Queenstown, there was a nasty traffic accident. I mean, I probably missed it by 5 or 10 minutes or less. 2 helicopters life flighting people out. I mean, not good. Hope everyone's okay, but yeah, it didn't look good. So I had to go all the way around. It took me like an hour and 40 minutes to get here. So late start. And the run was, you know, an extra 3 miles. I thought I'd be pretty much done about now. 15 and change. Turns out it's 18 or maybe a little. All right, well, I made it to Clyde. What I thought was a bridge was really actually just a dam. So it was even further than that, which is, ended up doing like 18 and a half at like 10 pace. I think it was like 1,000 feet of vert. So I am wrecked. Definitely kind of finished the gummies in water and started to get a little hot. But yeah, I came out of the trail. There's a restaurant called the Post Office, incredible fish and chips. And then instead of hitching, I saw this, so everyone does this trail as like an e-bike ride and then shuttles back, and I saw this shuttle waiting for people. So I'm gonna try to hitch, and if I can't get a ride, then this lady said I could just go with them. I don't know, it's 20 or 30, I think, New Zealand dollars. So it's like 15, 20 bucks. And they're not gonna leave till 3, which is like an hour. So I'm gonna try to hitch just to save half an hour, 40 minutes, and try to get to my car, because my car's not even in Cromwell. It's 6 miles outside of it. So that'll be a whole nother kind of, we'll see how that works out. So from Clyde, I ended up jumping back with the e-bike shuttle people. It was like 30 bucks. I had to wait half an hour for the e-bike people to arrive. But that was great, and the shuttle lady was awesome. I ended up just chatting with her a bunch, waiting for the e-bike people, and kind of when they came, helping her load the bikes. So she was a total team player and actually dropped me off south of Cromwell after she dropped off the other e-bike people, which was like right by a bridge and kind of a more remote area closer to where my car was. And like literally I popped out, said thanks, and the first person who drove by, I threw up my thumb, and he pulled over. It was this random guy from, where was he from? He was Dutch, random Dutch guy. I'm like, hey, I'm going to this like car park by this hike. He's like, yeah, I'm going that way. I'm like, dude, here's 20 New Zealand. I gave him like 12 US. He was pumped. He dropped me off right at my car, took the car back to Queenstown, dropped it at the rental place. Had some Turkish something for dinner, and more gelato because I'm an addict. And then called this enduro place. Might try to do some enduro riding tomorrow. We'll see. It's a little expensive. It's like, hey, if you can find somebody else to go, and the price point's in a half, I'm in. But I can't really spend like $300 to go enduro riding for an hour and a half, as epic as that would be. and I'm wrecked anyway, so I might need a little bit of an off day. So we'll see, but checked into first hostel on this whole trip. Private room, private shower, decent view, close to town, no rental car, and yeah, last couple of days.